Interesting story here. Hang with us here at 7:30.
Well, as the war rages on in Ukraine, a Lower Southampton couple, they sit and wait for word of their adopted son. Maryana and her husband Dmitriy just returned to their Bucks County home from Ukraine. They had adopted 16-year-old Maksym and were hoping to bring him home to join their family. A judge, however, issued a 30-day waiting period before he could leave the country. And that happened at the same time Russia invaded Ukraine. So they were hoping the judge would waive the waiting period. But instead, Max now sits in a bomb shelter while his village is surrounded by Russian troops. After they lost contact for a few days, they were finally able to reach him over the weekend and hear that he was safe. The Department of State, along with local congressional leaders, are aware of this situation. So for now, they wait and pray.
My goodness. Maryana joins us now. Thank you for being with us. So when was the last time you talked with him?
We talked with him this morning. We got a call this morning. He just let us know he's still in a bomb shelter. He heard shelling this morning, but he's safe. The villagers are together in a bomb shelter. It's a very small village. The women are feeding. There's some gas. They have access to gas so they can cook food.
Yeah.
And they have electricity here and there and some internet. So today was just a good morning for me in that regard.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Because what has this been like for you? Because I know some days, you mentioned that it can be kind of spotty. Some days you're not able to hear from him at all. What has that been like?
Of course, it's hectic, but we're just doing the next thing that we can. The Department of State is working with us. We have a myriad of organizations, just a whole cheering squad around us right now with supporters. People are praying over us. We're just doing the next thing and trying to stay positive. And we believe we'll see Maksym again, and we'll see him here in America. We believe that.
Oh, yeah, you will. So was this just kind of a timing thing? Because you adopted him, and then before he could get to the States, the war broke out?
It was really a very unique timing thing because we've been adopting for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And we traveled in October. Normally, court takes place about 6 weeks after the first trip. But our judge had issues. There were delays from the court system. And we were supposed to be there virtually on the 16th of February. That was great. But then they called and said, no, you have to come in person. And of course, the 16th was a date that we were saying, well, maybe Putin will attack. Well, we got there in person, and there were delays from court until the 24th, where they called us.
God.
There was active bombing. They called us and said, get to court. We're having court. So, of course, we got over there, and we had court on the 24th when Russian forces were invading.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about Max. Is he a typical teenager, likes sports? I know that you said that he likes to eat. Well, that's a teenage boy.
Yeah, so he is a typical boy in some respects and very, very unique in other respects. We just adore this kid. He's been through so much. He's resilient. He's so positive. But of course, he likes the typical teenage stuff. But he loves working with his hands. He's really good at that. He loves helping. They have a great bond with my husband. So I'm just looking forward to see that grow over the years. But of course, he loves sports. We plan to get him involved here as much as we can. He loves soccer. He was doing jiu-jitsu here. So just a typical teenager, but then he has this strong story to tell that has really made him kind of like an adult in my eyes, if you ask me.
Right.
Yeah.
And especially after this situation and having to survive this. I mean, looking at the photos, we're seeing photos of the family. It seems like he's already fitting in. Like he's another one of the family.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. He fit in right away. We pursued adoption. We met him in winter of 2018. By January 2019, we were pursuing his adoption. So we were certain, and then we had a few hosting periods to really strengthen that bond and make sure that that's what he wants too. Because he's a teenager, people ask, well, why a teenager? Well, he was just a kid that we met, and he fit so well. Why not? And the statistics for teenagers in Ukraine, the orphans, they're very abysmal. So many go into hard crime. Many are trafficked. So if we can just pull one out of that and bring him into our family, that's what we're aiming to do. And we're excited that it's Max. We love him. We can't wait for him to be home.
Is he with other orphans now? Because I know you said that he's in a bomb shelter. Who is he with then while he's trying to wait this out?
His village is so rural. There are 2 other orphans, but one is 20 and one is 18. So both have to stay there for military service. He really is the only 16-year-old orphan in that village right now that has not been evacuated.
Wow.
So is he excited to come here?
big time,
I
big
bet.
time. He loves the American people. He loves the hospitality. Of course, there's food. It's always warm. I mean, he's safe. These are things that are really important for him. Maybe our teenagers here in America don't think that way,
Yeah.
but he really appreciates that stuff. Just being able to sleep without interruptions, being able to sleep without feeling like, 10 kids are going to jump on him when he was coming from the orphanage. Trade school is a little different, but
Wow.
he's excited for these simple things.
I know that you've mentioned, and we've talked about that charities are aware. We know congressional leaders, they are aware. What are they saying that can be done? Are they saying there's nothing to do but wait, or?
Well, they're really trying to help. The Department of State has been great. The charities, we have had two come alongside us to help with adoption costs. Department of State is doing everything they can, but their hands are tied from the Ukrainian side right now. And of course, Ukraine is so busy. The Ministry of Children is doing everything it can to evacuate kids. They've given discretion to directors, which we were waiting for, to evacuate the orphanages instead of waiting for like a main command. So really, America, I think, is doing everything it can right now. We're thankful for that. The one thing we would implore legislators to consider, if there's negotiation talks about refugee status, to include orphans, especially those in trade schools. I think they're often forgotten.
Yeah.
So that would be something that we would ask. But they've been very good. Otherwise, they're doing everything they can. We feel they're doing everything they can right now from the American side.
Hey, keep us updated, will you?
Please do.
Absolutely.
We
And
hope
good
the
luck.
best for Max and your family.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
We can't wait to meet him. Have him come into the show when he gets here, and he will get here. And we'll be right back.